Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. Today I want to vent a little bit about someone on Sirius XM radio that I used to be kind of entertained by her. I'd listen to it every once in a while, but the more I think about it and the more I listen to her, Dr. Laura, it's not that she's a scam. She's pretty darn close though. But it amazes me that people just call in and they assume they're talking to a lawyer, a doctor. Um, she goes by Dr. Laura. You call into the Dr. Laura show on Triumph Radio, and she's always preaching, do the right thing, call Dr. Laura. And it's just, you know, if you even get by the annoyance of these losers that call in, and there's always like that 5-second delay, like they're saying, hi, Dr. Laura, and Dr. Laura's like, how can I help you? And there's that right away, there's always like a tension, and she always lets you know that she's above you and everything. But anyways, people call in, and these are damaged people that have had problems for years, and then they expect this Dr. Laura to fix all of their problems in 10 minutes. And Dr. Laura loves it that these losers are calling in and spilling all their dirty laundry onto satellite radio so that her ratings can go up. And then she can belittle them by telling them like how great she is and how, she abstained from sex and she doesn't do drugs and she's just so perfect. Meanwhile, she's been divorced, but her last husband died on her and all that. So, okay, we won't even get into that. Fine, whatever. But no, like, okay, so I looked her up and she holds a PhD in physiology, I think from Columbia University. Okay, physiology is like the study of molecular cells and like I guess she's doing a whole bunch of biology experiments. That has nothing to do with conquering people's everyday problems. So okay, but okay. After that, she did hold at one time in her life a license in marriage and family counseling. So after she got her physiology degree, she did postdoctoral studies in marriage and family counseling. However, she did not keep up with that. She no longer has any certifications that are up to date, because she's just written these books and she has all these followers and people that have listened to her for years. Meanwhile, they haven't improved their life. Like, people don't just make dramatic, oh, okay, well, I listened to this old lady for 5 minutes one night, so now, all my problems are just cured. It's a scam. It just, I don't know. I just find it sort of weird. She is not a licensed clinical psychologist. She is not someone that has any kind of up-to-date licenses. So why does she get to call her show Dr. Laura? I just find that very fishy. I will admit, I have listened to her. It's kind of like the person that hates Howard Stern, but then they tune in to see what he says. But don't call in. Don't expect her to solve your problems. She's an old lady with no certifications. She's not, it would be like going to a landscaper and wanting them to fix your yard and they're not a licensed landscaper. You cannot blame them later on if they didn't fix the problem. And I hate to hate on her like this, but come on. I expected when I looked her up that she would have all these certifications and, oh my goodness, she's just so qualified. Nope, sorry. So people just don't assume that, the people that you're looking to get advice from, especially on the radio, you think she gives two shits about your ex-husband or your fiance or your marital problems or your money problems. She only cares about the ratings of her show, and she's got a whole bunch of followers. But if I'm a person out there with problems, you know what? Sometimes you got to look in the mirror. Maybe you call a friend of yours or something. Do some of your own research on the internet, but don't just call this old lady. I mean, Dr. Laura, give me a break. She's not even a doctor. I don't think she should be allowed to even call, her show anything that has the name doctor in it. It's a sham. It's a shame that people are being taken advantage of. I know this isn't going to do any good, but I just had to vent. I think she should be more qualified. If you're gonna take on the role of being Dr. Laura, then you should be more qualified. She is not. I don't care that she holds a degree in physiology. That's ridiculous. And that she used to be a licensed marriage and family counselor. Used to be is not good enough. And like I said, she is not a licensed clinical psychologist. It's bullshit. Total bullshit. Dr. Laura on Sirius Satellite Radio. Listen if you want. Call in, get her advice. Listen to this 84-year-old old lady who doesn't even have a husband anymore. And good luck to you, because if that's where you're getting your advice, why not call an unlicensed stockbroker too? I mean, hey, call me up. I'll let you know what 2-cent stocks to buy, because I used to hold a certificate as a stockbroker. So yeah. I don't mean to hate, but I guess tonight I am feeling a little hateful towards Dr. Laura. Oh, sorry, non-Dr. Laura. Yeah, she's not a doctor. So, yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyone that doesn't believe me, Google Dr. Laura, Sirius Satellite Radio. Listen at your own, risk, and don't expect her to solve your problems. So I'll leave it at that. I'll try not to be so resentful in my next video, but sometimes people just bother me. I guarantee you she's a millionaire, and I guarantee you a lot of these people are still going to bed with the same problems. She's laughing all the way to the bank, Miss Dr. Laura. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. When you got problems with something, look in the mirror, figure out what the right thing is to do, and just figure it out for yourself, because, or sign up for a real psychiatrist. Unfortunately, most people, we just don't have the money to do that. But, it is what it is. Anyways, I'll probably be back with some actual vinyl news in a day or two. Hope everybody is doing well, and talk to you later.